This is so dystopian. I'm doing this so I don't have a mental breakdown. Hi everybody. Oh my gosh, are we gonna talk about Vlogmas? I've been going through a really tough time and I just wanted to show you my take me seriously. I've been crying all day, makeup and skincare routine while filling you guys in a little bit about my life since I left the Vegan View, since I've become an influencer. I'm hoping that this video helps normalize seeing people with grief and honoring that sometimes things have to change when your feelings hit you in the most unexpected times. So if you're dealing with loss, maybe you will like my little story and makeup routine. So I don't want to do Vlogmas anymore. I really don't. I have just been hysterically crying like every day for the past 3 days. Feel rich. We were supposed to do Vlogmas, right? It has been a roller coaster. If I'm being totally honest, the weirdest correlation between my own YouTube channel and my personal life is that the more withdrawn I'm becoming online, the more of a introverted, depressed, sad little friend I am. So taking on like a artistic challenge seemed so fun and something I was so ready to do. My husband, Jesse, who has also been grieving in many different ways than me. He's not really a big crying griever. He's more of a keeps himself busy. So you know how I had originally wanted to do Vlogmas, a vlog every single day until Christmas. And we had prepped. My husband and I have been like working on and off together for a while. He's recently dropped down and even quit his other job to come and help me because what I do is kind of a dream job for both of us. Both of us are like filmmakers and this is so fun, right? This is such a privilege to be able to make videos to entertain people. It's such a dream. It is the thing that I love more than anything in the world is to make videos, right? You gotta get the mustache. It makes such a difference. This product, this is the secret. This is what everyone uses. It's just a little quick tap, 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 tap. And you don't even really like look like you're wearing makeup, but you do look like you're perfect. So I really wanted to take this on because when you do Vlogmas, it's really good for your algorithm. I really wanted to start making YouTube videos again because I realized that's probably the only part of the job I actually like. After trying to figure all this shit out and, you know, leaving the show and everything I've been going through, I've been trying to do everything without acknowledging how my life has been. And it has been a complete roller coaster disaster for the past couple years. To start off, the reason I am crying every single day, and I've talked to my mom, she's actually encouraged me to talk about this. Oh my god, this is why I don't want to film this. I have to take this all the way back. Around when I left the Vegan View, my mom had been getting sick for quite some time. And my mom and I at the time talked like every single day. And oh, so sad. It was so sad to have all this news, right? My mom is one of the reasons that I am able to have the life that I do. There are not many people who would have advocated for a little brown girl to go into theater, to become a filmmaker, to become a YouTuber, to do whatever the heck I'm doing right now, which I don't even know what I'm doing. What was probably expected of me was to become a doctor. She fought for me to have this life. And now to find out there's like a possibility of my life not being with her as long as I had expected was my greatest fear. All this happened when I was wedding planning, leaving a company I had thought I would have been with for forever, realizing I wanted to make my own content again. Not sure knowing how to like even make money doing this and like financing the like stuff you make and like what the division of labor between like ads and like making content for you. And if anyone says this isn't an industry and it's just a hobby, okay. It's been a lot to juggle, but it's really been my dream coming true. It has been so sad to just like be having all of these good things. Oh, this is what I was using. The Charlotte Tilbury. Look at my nails. They're so outgrown. What my mom was getting sick with around the time that I branched off and did my own thing. It was really, it was so exciting. I also got engaged. My mom was suffering from what looked like a Parkinsonian type illness. This is so dystopian. Just, you know, doing normal girly things, catching up, you and me. My mom has been diagnosed with something called multiple systems atrophy. It is a aggressive Parkinsonian type illness. It's the one that you don't want when you go to the doctor and you're having these problems. My mom is such a bedrock of our family. It has really shaken everything up, and me and my family, you know, through the pandemic and from living so far away from each other during that time, kind of had to rebuild our family and our connection and also deal with all this grief surrounding my mom's diagnosis. And throughout all these years, we've just been kind of trying to figure out what it was. And now that we know, it's really sad. I used to have an acting teacher that said, "You always make this face when you don't want to cry. Stop smiling." That's just my in pain face. Like, neurodivergent people exist, you know? I've just been procrastinating making this because it's like, I feel so silly having this wedding and this like happy time in my life, and then also just being like the saddest girl alive. And then to have like this dream job working with my husband, and I like can't even get on camera because I'm just sobbing all the time. And then I'm just like, well, I have to work myself up to make a video to just even talk about it, because like I'm either gonna just not make videos or I'm just gonna be fucking sad. Like I'm just gonna be fucking sobbing, and people are gonna be like, is she okay? What is going on? Like, girl, we haven't caught up in so long. The Tweezerman eyelash curler, especially if you have almond shaped eyes, it's like very flat. I love it. Because my mom is such like a big advocate for me, is such a like cornerstone of my life. It has been very difficult for me, and making content has been really, really difficult because if there's anyone who really encouraged and fostered this like creative person it's really my parents, and especially my mom. And like to just be like reaping the benefits of what like your parents worked so hard to like make sure your dreams came true is like so beautiful and so hard at the same time. Why did I bring a tissue? Oh no, oh gar. Oh, dadgummit. This is the Haus Labs blush in Dragon Fruit Haze. And it is so, so, so cute. So we're gonna pop it on. My mom is my best buddy. It has been earth-shatteringly difficult. I'm having trouble I'm having trouble texting back like my cousins. I'm having trouble picking up my phone. I am sad, sad girl. On top of that, shiz bag, Jessie also has a sick and dying parent. Why am I telling you all this? The holidays are particularly difficult. On top of me just like withdrawing from everybody, I'm just crying like every day. So, you know, going through all this, So we have been going through all of this for quite some time, right? Jessie and I have been doing this like grieving sick parents thing for a very long time. And we were like, you know what? Let's do something for ourselves. I was like, you know what would be really fun to do, like when we were in college, just for fun, and do a little challenge and celebrate the holidays. I thought it would be really fun. I thought it would be a great way to get you guys like involved, like just be like, we're making videos again. I want to make videos again so badly. And Jessie was now helping me this time. We had a great workflow. Everything was going great. And then we went home for the holidays, and I didn't bring enough of my PMDD medication. I didn't have enough PMDD medication to get me through that trip, and I have not been okay ever since. And I so badly wanted to do Vlogmas. I'm so upset about it. I am not bubbly girly pop. When I used to be on the internet, my life was so much simpler. And I don't quite know how to exist as I am right now. Wow, I look so much more myself. Getting ready works, y'all. It really does. We tried to make a video every day, and it wasn't working out. And to be honest, I fucking hated it. Very quickly into this process, Jessie is so in. He's so 100% in. And I'm just fucking falling apart. And you know what I've been trying to do? Just allowing myself to make things on the internet for you. And just existing in all of my feelings as they are, and honoring that sometimes you need to prioritize taking care of yourself. But I realized just changing my expectations of what I'm making to reflect how I feel inside is so much more important, and so much more like what I would want you to see. Looking at social media and seeing how much everyone is just like crushing it right now, and I'm like in a fucking ball in there, can barely put my clothes away because I'm just crushed under the amount of time it takes for me to just like pull myself together, how weak my concentration has been, like how much more severe my ADHD and PMDD has been since I've been going through this grieving process. And then everyone like can do 8,000 things before fucking 5 a.m. and I'm like, I can barely make enough videos to like do this as a job. But then I started watching videos about grief and watching people go through the journey and talk about it, making sure that you don't rot your life away, but still having time to honor and hold space for needing days to rot. It's just like, I really wanted to do a vlog every single day until Christmas. Like, more than anything. I wanted to give it to you guys. And I feel like such a loser. I kind of feel like a huge loser. I don't know why I decided to just contour the shiz out of my nose, but it's YouTube. Like, let's snatch it up. So now you know, my mom is sick. I have been just shook to my core and just like pulling away from the internet. I've even pulled away from like people I know on the internet. I'm like barely on Instagram liking things anymore. I've just been so fucking sad. That's really it. But I think that's like the most normal response I could have ever about everything I'm going through. I thought for a really long time I was being really strong and really holding it together. But I think now that like our wedding is over and it's just the holidays and like everything's being brought up, it's especially shitty and difficult, and I still want to make videos for you. And I really want people to subscribe and watch, and I really want to build a cool community of people who like to watch interesting, thoughtful, uplifting videos. But I also know it's just so important to honor my light and what my soul needs right now, and that's existing on the internet at whatever life cycle of posting I can. And in the honest truth of how everything in my life is, I thought it would be so easy to just show you what was going on in a day, but I had so much to explain and then so much to do with, I mean, I feel like every spare second I have is just me like laying down and grieving and being sad. But I've just come to terms with that. That doesn't mean I'm unworthy of posting. And I know what I can do, and that's a video a week, and I can make it really, really good and fun for us. And I hope to just like bring some light and a fresh breath of air in this like influencer landscape, because like I don't have my fan. Where is it? I don't have it. I don't know where it is. I feel like if you're watching this and you're like, well, my grief isn't that bad. That was me so hard. Whenever it came to like, whether it was jobs or grieving friendships, I never gave myself credit for grieving. I always thought that's not bad. That's not a good enough excuse, like, you know, tough it out. And now I'm just realizing like grief and the circle of life and how there's just ups and downs and loss that are unavoidable. I think we as a society can really try to prioritize acknowledging when we have to step back and just honor ourselves. So, as much as I wish we had a vlog every single day, I hope you enjoyed this enough. And one of the things I think I love the most about beauty is that sometimes when we have power to express ourselves on the outside, or to even just do our skincare, take care of ourselves, express ourselves, it can completely change how we experience life. I can't believe I got ready today. I spent this whole entire morning just like bawling on the phone to my mom. But this is it, and this is real, and this is real life, and I'm gonna be documenting it. So much of me documenting my life and making these videos is making the video helps me process it better than anything else than talking it out with a person. So I hope that made sense.